Hey, Mighty Warrior CrossFit, what's going on? Want to get you up to speed on 17.1 now that we know what it is. We got a 20-minute AMRAP maybe, or 4-time, 50, 40, 30, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of alternating dumbbell snatch with 15 burpee box overs in between each round. So I want to get you warmed up for that, so you know exactly how to tackle your warm up and get you ready to go. So again, make sure when your heat time comes up that you're ready to go at that time. So we want you to come in and kind of take care of this stuff before your heat time. First thing I would do is some double unders. I had a lot of box jumps today, or box jump overs. If you are in the scale division, then you can do box step ups. If you're in the RX division, you have to do a 2-foot takeoff and jump onto the box. So we want to start with some double unders or some single unders to get the jumping motion going, get the knees, ankles ready to go, prime for jumping. This is going to be a lower back killer. Every time you bend over to that, grab that kettlebell, as you get tired, your form is going to decrease, and we're going to end up just bending over to grab the dumbbell. So it is going to end up taxing your lower back. So we want to get the lower back as warmed up as we can. I want to start with some good mornings. It's a barbell on the back, just a simple lowering of your chest, keeping your core tight. Do some good mornings to get your lower back warmed up. Do some single arm kettlebell swings to kind of get that single arm range of motion going. And then finish your warm up with some stretching, the inchworm and the lizard. So inchworm forward, inchworm backwards, maybe 3 or 4 times. Get the hamstrings going, get the shoulders going, and then work on the lizard. We've got a lot of extension of the hip today, so we want to get the hips warmed up. Every time you hit that extension in the snatch, and then we've got flexion of the hip, and we jump forward out of that burpee. So start with some double unders, do a couple good mornings. I'm recommending 10, a couple single arm kettlebell swings, maybe 5 right, 5 left a couple times, and then jump into the inchworm and lizard. Once you get all that done, you should be warmed up, ready to go for the WOD. Before we jump in, you want to practice a few of the movements. You want to practice pacing. This is a pacing workout, so it's all about pace here. So I would recommend doing 10 alternating arm dumbbell snatch, and then right into 5 burpee box jumps, or if you're scaled again, you can do burpee box step ups. So do that 10 and 5 at a pretty quick pace. And then do it again a little bit slower and try and kind of find your pace with this. You have to look at it like it's a 15-20 minute WOD. And so that means right out the gate, we're going to take it nice and easy. We're going to treat this one like a long jog and not really a sprint. The goal in this workout is to keep moving. So a couple tips for the workout. Every time you pick up that dumbbell, make sure your chest is tall and you're sitting down to grab the kettlebell, not just bending over and grabbing it. It's a simple little fix, but it's something that after 110 or something reps of kettlebell snatch, again, it's really gonna start to light your lower back on fire. So sit your butt down, keep your chest tall in the snatch. In your burpee box jumps, when you do your burpee, after you land flat on the ground, don't jump your feet forward. Step out of that burpee and then jump onto the box, or if you're scaled again, step onto the box. Stepping out of that burpee is a lot different than, again, having that flexion of the hip. It will keep your heart rate a little bit lower throughout the burpees and make them a little bit easier. And then our last WOD tip is pace, pace, pace. Today is all about pacing. You want to go however slow you need to go so that you can continue working for the entire time, whether that's 20 minutes or whether you finish the workout. Okay, so that's the catch here. That's the trick, is slow enough to where you're continuously working. So if you need to move pretty slow so you can do alternating arm kettlebell snatch without stopping, and then go over and do your burpees without stopping, then that's kind of what we're looking at here. You have to figure out, when you're practicing, a nice slow and steady pace. There's a 225 reps, I believe, here, which is a lot to get done in 20 minutes. So if you come out of the gate flying because you're all amped up, which is a good thing to be amped up, but it's not a good thing to not be able to control that. And you got to kind of take it easy. You got to fight that a little bit in the beginning and figure out how you can just pace yourself out so you can continue working for this entire tire workout. Best of luck. We've got all the heat assignments updated. We had quite a few changes. We can still make changes, all the way up until tonight. Keep in mind we did cancel the 5 p.m. class so we can get everybody through. So if you have any questions, make sure you can reach out to me on Facebook or email me at mwcrossfit.com or mwcrossfit@gmail.com, and I'm sure Laura, or any of the coaches can help you out also. Best of luck. Go get them.